Hello, my name is Anna, and today I am working on a cardigan for my nephew. But I just wanted to share the stitch that I was doing to make this cardigan. So I'm doing the thermal stitch, and as you can see, there's not a lot of space in between stitches. It is quite thick, and basically what you're doing is you're making you're making this item thick. So basically what I've initially done is created what I've created is the front and then the back. So instead of doing it separately, I've done it together. So what you want to do is you're going to grab your yarn, you're going to enter it into your next stitch. Okay, so you see that I've entered it into my next stitch. So we're on this stitch specifically, we're just going to do back loop. So I'm going to turn this around to where it's vertical, because it's going to be easier. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that you are going underneath this. So you want to make sure you grab the V behind it. So you're going under these. Let's see. All right. So now you got about 5 loops on your hook. And what you want to do now is you're going to grab the yarn and pull it through 3, and grab the yarn and pull it through the rest. So we're gonna do it probably 2 more times just so you can see. So yarn over, back loop only. We're going to switch the position in which we're holding our piece, and we are going to go under the V. So right now what we're doing is we're putting the 2 rows together. We're combining them so they're not separate. So we yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through the rest. Beautiful. So yarn over, next stitch, back loop only, move our project around so we can see that V, and we're going to connect the front and the back by pulling through 3 and then pulling through the rest. So yarn over, back loop of the next stitch, turn our work so we can see that V, and we're going to grab the yarn, yarn over, pull through 3, yarn over, pull through the rest. So when I started this, I started with, about 28 chains, and then on top of that I did a half double crochet across, and then I just did the same thing over and over and over again, much like a lot of stitches. And what we're doing is we're doing the first panel. So this is the panel on the left. The panel on the right is going to be a different color because we're doing a kind of bluey themed cardigan that's going to have a hood with little dog ears, and yeah. But that is the thermal stitch, and it's typically used for pot holders instead of cardigans, but I think it's such a great stitch that having it as a cardigan is really going to make sure that you have that warmth. The only thing about this stitch is there are multiple steps to it, so it is going to take a little longer than if you just did single crochets all the way up and down, half double crochets, double crochet, or regular. It's just really a regular stitch. I think a Y stitch is a good one. That's pretty quick, pretty easy. But I'm just absolutely loving this stitch, absolutely loving this colorway. At first I really did not like it, but anyways, that is the thermal stitch. If you have any questions, put them in the comments. If you I'm sure everyone sees my nails. I'm in the process of changing it, but it is what it is. This month's book is Their Eyes Are Watching God by Zora Hurston. I've read this book before. You know, I had to in school, and then I read it again, but it's just such a beautiful book. So anyways, that's a book that I'm reading this month, and thank you for joining me. You guys have a great day.